Hello, folks. Oh, goodness gracious. Exit to title screen, please. Yeah. Just making sure my stream's all set up. I think it is. All the volumes are on. Please let me know. Let me know what the volume stuff is and if I need to adjust anything. And also, I just realized that I lost my closed captioning being able to have a box, and I need to go do that. Oh my goodness gracious. Game. Why did you do that, game? Stop that. Stay on this screen. Alright, just need to make sure that I reset my captions box. And hopefully it will, well, first of all, hopefully it's working. But also, yeah, there we go. It is, and now I can move it. I don't know if other people realized that. I realized like yesterday that I can move where my closed caption is just being displayed, which is pretty amazing. But anyway, I think I am mostly ready. Mostly ready. Okay, so Arcadia Fallen. When we last played, we finished chapter 6. We were just about to like save the world when Goldner, who we've been referring to as Asshole Man showed up and fucked everything up like one does. So basically, he called a trial. Alethea showed up. She and Elizabeth had words. We had the trial. We won the trial. We convinced people that Goldner was at fault. The demons showed up and basically murdered Goldner, and that powered the demon's locket. So now the demon has a locket. And many demons were escaping, and bad nonsense was happening all over town, and we were told to flee by Elizabeth and Alethea, who basically ended up kind of back to back going, we're gonna try to cover your escape. So I'm pretty sure that they're now kind of dead, but don't know beyond that, so we'll see what's going on, I suppose. Let's figure out how to load a game. Alright, so we had chapter 6 in the forest. Yeah, that's our last. So this was like the very end of chapter 6. You run and run until you can't run anymore. Ancient tree crowns stretch high above you, shrouding everything in darkness as Mime leads you forward. Everyone's gone. Lost in the chaos of your escape, the two of you now stumble through the forest alone. Oh no! Did we lose all our friends? I don't think I realized that before now. That's kind of terrible. You trip and fall to your knees, and Mime crouches down in front of you, her big eyes wide with concern.
Are you okay?
Ooh. Vengeance or despair? I want more options than these. These are terrible options. Okay. I don't want to despair, so I guess it has to be vengeance. Your resolve solidifies, and confidence swells into the burning rage of vengeance. Fill your limbs with molten fire.
That guy.
He will pay for this. Ronan will pay for what he's done. Ronan's not the problem. Mime is silent, watching you apprehensively. Perhaps we should take a moment to calm down, to think. I don't recognize this part of the forest. We must have been running for a while. Ooh, hi, Kayla. How are you? So this is a visual novel called Arcadia Fallen that I am playing. I don't know if you're familiar with it at all, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Yay. I am I'm just kind of finishing up chapter 6 slash starting chapter 7, so I'm well into it. But this is me, and I was an apprentice alchemist. Now I'm I guess, a full-fledged alchemist. This is a spirit that I helped and accidentally basically got killed trying to save. So to save me, she merged with me, and now we share a soul. It's complicated. But it made us able to use a locket to like trap demons in. Except that everything went to hell in a handbasket last time we played, and we'll see if like we just lose everything. Right now it's just the two of us. Our group of friends is somewhere else in the forest, so hopefully it won't suck. So I guess that means we're lost. Not that we were really going anywhere, so I guess technically we aren't lost. Okay, we can be annoyed, we can be determined, or we can be diplomatic. Let's be diplomatic. That's honestly not that good either. Right, we should probably try and find out where we are, though I'm not really sure how. There's a rustle in the leaves, and you both freeze, shifting closer together. What was that? A shape emerges from the forest, an ominous feeling washing over you, suffocating you. You have felt powerful magic before, but the crushing presence of the shadow before you is unlike anything from this realm. Okay. This makes me think of like, what country is it that has like the Christmas random like horse's skull on a bed sheet tradition? But I think this is technically a deer skull covered in flowers. Almost like it isn't mortal magic at all. Yeah, almost like it's not mortal magic at all. Duh. The king of the forest, who I think is her dad, but I'm not sure. Mime breathes, and the being steps closer, and your breath catches. He's a tall being, much taller than any human you know. Dark, empty eye sockets of a deer skull stare back at you, and you shiver, terror running through your body. Okay, we can be sarcastic, angry, or determined. I'm gonna keep being determined. Mime, get behind me. You order and step in front of her, but Mime doesn't look as concerned as you. Instead, she stares at the frightening being with rapt curiosity.
I wonder.
It's okay. I don't think he means to hurt us. The deer god turns and motions for you to follow him down the path.
Huh?
Looks like he wants us to follow. Suspicious, determined, and angry. Nope, we're gonna keep being determined. Very well. Let's see where this will take us. Hopefully somewhere safe. You follow him silently, Mime sticking closely to your side. The sun goes down and the woods turn dark as you follow the god through his realm. In here, the trees grow taller and thicker, stretching above you into a suffocating dome. And then tiny lights begin to peek out from within the leaves and branches. They glow like lanterns, illuminating the path ahead.
Huh?
What's that over there? Mime looks ahead in wonder as the deer comes to a halt in front of a clearing. Looking out, you see a small building nestled among the trees. An inn. The deer god turns to Mime and then leans down, pressing his skull against her forehead. You move to stop him, but he doesn't hurt her, just stands. Then he rises again and walks off into the trees. Confused, concerned, indifferent. Concerned it is.
Are you okay?
Are you okay, Mime?
Huh?
I'm fine. He just wished us a good journey.
I wonder.
It's strange. I have this feeling like he's someone familiar to me, like a father. But that's just crazy thoughts. It's all that adrenaline speaking, haha. But this here should be a place we can be safe. That's what he said at least. So let's go inside. You walk inside the inn and are hit by warm air and the scent of hearty foods and mulled wine. Patrons are milling about the many tables, laughing boisterously and talking excitedly. Like a party of old friends catching up after a long year.
Good evening, dear alchemist.
Ooh, it's Rune.
So this is where your tale took you. How interesting.
Surprised, happy, vengeful. Oh, be surprised.
What are you doing here? And where is here exactly?
Taverns and inns are the sanctuaries of bards, not to mention our biggest sources of income and new story material. I was just here to check in with another legend of mine. It seems her tale has finally come to a close, so I wanted to get all the final details.
Annoyed, confused, happy. Let's be confused.
Sorry, but I'm not following. What is this place?
It is only natural to be a bit confused when entering the realm of the gods. Welcome to the Merry Sparrows Inn, the final transit stop for heroes' souls before they pass on to the afterlife.
Wait, these people are ghosts?
Indeed. Why so surprised? You're a spirit yourself, are you not?
Ghosts and spirits are not the same. Ghosts can be super vengeful and haunt you for the rest of your life. Also, they are creepy.
I can assure you none of these ghosts are out to get revenge on anyone. Only the souls of those who have lived a life of adventure can enter this place. The kind that has grand tales of heroism to leave behind. I can introduce you to some of them, if you'd like.
It can't end like this. I have so much I need to do. I can't stay here. I need to go back.
The alchemist is gonna turn into a vengeful ghost.
There is a fire in your eyes that wasn't there before. I can only imagine something truly horrible must have lit it. Be careful you don't end up burning yourself.
Indeed.
I can dispel that misunderstanding. You are not dead. While this is a place to celebrate the end of a long journey, the Sparrow does like to open his doors on special occasions.
What does that mean?
The heroes in this place have seen many things. Tragedy, triumph. They carry with them a well of knowledge.
Ooh, can we ask questions, I wonder?
Sometimes, when a traveler like yourself stumbles, the wise words of someone who's been there before will put you back on the right path. If you wish, you may go see what
Ooh, yay.
knowledge they offer.
Okay, let's see.
Wait. So, if these people are ghosts, what does that make us?
You're not dead, if that's what you're concerned about.
That's a relief.
The inn is a safe haven for heroes. Its doors are always open to heroes in need of a bit of guidance. And you, my friend, look like a lost soul if I've ever seen one.
Who is the Sparrow?
That would be the innkeeper. He is a patron for all heroes' tales. one of the three gods of mortal stories.
Gods of storytelling? I've never heard about that before.
Few know about them these days, but the Empire's clutches can never reach them even here. The Sparrow is for the hero's tale. Those stories that live on forever. The Raven for the quiet tales. Those that will fade away with those who experience them. And finally, the Nightingale, who watch over the storytellers, the bards, the artists, the mother sitting on the edge of her child's bed. Together, they watch over the death and legacy of all mortals in this realm.
We met someone strange who led us here. A man with a deer skull for a head. Do you know about him?
The king of the forest escorted you here himself? That is quite the honor.
What did you mean when you said heroes?
Why don't you ask one yourself? Come, I'll make the introductions.
Rune takes you through the crowded tavern, winding through patrons speaking animatedly until he pauses in front of one who is distinctly quiet. The man is sitting by himself, sipping from his drink, smiling lazily at the merriment going on around him.
Good evening, Rixus.
Oh, Rune? Back for more wild tales, are you?
Something like that.
Rune nudges you forward.
The alchemist here was just passing through and could use a bit of wisdom to guide her forward. Do you mind sharing a little?
The man laughs heartily, placing down his cup.
I think...
Wisdom? I think you've got the wrong guy for that, but sure, I can tell the kid a story.
I'm Rixus.
Happy to be of service, kid.
What do you mean?
A curious one, huh?
Let me tell you.
You're here because your world just kicked you in the face, right? I've been there. Believe me, I have, but I managed to pick myself up from the dirt.
But you see...
I never wanted to be a hero. I was living a quiet life as a merchant, trading wares near the port of Verstad, when I was falsely accused of committing fraud. The woman who framed me was another merchant who didn't much care for the competition from some nobody mage spawn. She had connections to a prominent blue blood official who easily swallowed the idea of my crime. I never stood a chance. I lost everything, had to leave my home, my business, my family.
Oh,
How horrible.
I think...
It was a hopeless situation indeed. I was one commoner against a system that had deemed me a villain. Most sane people would have cut their losses and moved on, but I couldn't do that. You found someone who could help? A wise man would perhaps have sought help, but that's not my style. I'm much more scheming in nature.
Let me tell you.
I took all my anger and pain and let it drive me forward. I spent a year planning my revenge, scheming, gathering intelligence, and training for the job I had to carry out. I entered the noble official's estate and relieved him of some accounting books he wasn't too keen on sharing. Dumped them at the doorstep of a rival noble, and then just sat back and watched as the vultures ripped him to shreds. As for the merchant, it turned out I hadn't been the first competitor she had been holding down with deceit and threats. Once she lost her connection to the elite, the other merchants turned against her. Turns out the allies you make by blackmail are not very loyal in the end. That seems like a fitting end for the con man to be conned.
Indeed.
It felt great, not gonna lie about that. But once it was done, I noticed something even greater.
But you see,
I think the thirst for revenge gave me a boost to pick myself up, but once I succeeded, it wasn't pain that kept me going. It was knowing I'd done something to prevent someone else from ending up in the place I did.
it's a simple kind of pleasure, knowing you've made a change to the world.
Things might seem dark now, but I swear it's worth it in the end. Rune steps up to squeeze your shoulder.
Thank you for the story, Rixus.
Anytime, buddy. He laughs, picking up his drink again, holding it up for you in a toast. Good luck, kid. I'll be looking forward to hearing your story once you return to this place. You leave Rixos behind, Rune smiling to himself as you head towards another corner of the inn.
So this place is like a club for heroes?
Indeed.
Why would he want to share his story with us, though? What's the point?
To reminisce. Mostly. These people are a nostalgic bunch, but also to inspire. Come. There's someone else I'd like for you to meet.
Rune walks up to a tall guy in finely polished armor.
Darius, do you have a moment?
Ooh. He turns and your eyes widen. Reptile's eyes stare back. You've never seen anything quite like it before.
Dragon.
You're quite perceptive.
Most visitors don't recognize my kind anymore.
Darius Dunca, at your service.
Mime.
Stay behind me. He might be dangerous. Oh, please, there's no need for that. I have no intention of hurting anyone. I'm simply here to share a drink and tales with some old friends. The dragon motions with his hand to a table behind you, where 5 people are sharing a laugh over cups of mead. They're a colorful bunch, but all distinctly human.
Really?
These are your friends? But I thought humans and dragons were not very friendly. I mean,
That is true.
there was a great war, yes. The dragons did not like the emergent human race pressing at their borders, and so sought to end it. I disagreed with my people's decision and changed sides to aid the humans.
Huh?
What happened?
It all began when...
I had learned the location of one of the great dragon generals, a cruel, ruthless killer who had no intention of seeing the war come to an end. I wanted to gather a team to take him out, but not many humans were keen to trust a dragon deserter, and so I ended up with those 5.
Things didn't go as planned.
Through our travels, we formed bonds, made memories, and shaped the world for the better, but when we finally arrived to face down the general, we weren't ready.
No.
He was too strong, effortlessly laying waste to our plans. He was toying with us, and when we were defeated and prone before him, he made us an offer. We could go if we left one behind.
Hmm?
How did you escape a situation like that?
You see...
At the moment, it seemed like escape was impossible, so a choice had to be made.
No.
For me, it was an easy choice. I was the one who convinced them to join me. I had to be the one taking the fall. But the dragon didn't want me. He picked someone else. Maddie.
You see...
She was the smallest of us all, but she kept her head high as she stood before the general.
But then...
I thought we had lost, and then she pulled a magic feather from within her cloak and summoned the spirit of a giant eagle to come to our aid. It was such an absurd and fantastical trick to pull, and somehow her defiance in the face of death, it inspired us. And our other fighter, Mal, jumped on the eagle's back, and from the air we fought with renewed strength. Wulfgar, bless his soul, cast spells to heal our wounds, and Mirasef created a distraction to draw the dragon's fire with illusion of hundreds of ravens. Finally, Euryale used the spell to create a giant magical fist that punched out the lights of our enemy. We won.
That's amazing.
Sounds like an epic tale. It certainly didn't feel like it at the moment, but now, millennia later, it was quite a feat. That day... Oh.
I learned to put trust in my friends.
It's so random when it doesn't read. Their ideas might have been unorthodox and downright mad, but they saved me, saved us all.
Thank you for the story, Darius.
Any time, Rune. The dragon bows his head and walks off towards the table with his friends. More laughter and cheerful conversation rise up from them.
This is all pretty crazy. So all the heroes just live here?
Eventually, the patrons of the inn move on to the afterlife. Some stay longer than others, but eventually, they all move on.
Where do they go?
Who knows? That's not my jurisdiction, as no one has ever lived to tell the tale. How are you feeling?
I feel better now, somehow. This place, these people. It's very calming.
Huh. I'm glad you feel that way. The inn is a place of magic, but even magic can't fix everything. Humans are complicated. Your souls are fragile, yet strong. I think, in time, you will come to terms with what has happened.
Why does he speak like he is not human?
As for here and now, I think there's someone here who wants to see you.
The bard takes you through the room to a table in the corner, where a familiar face sits, sipping on a cup of tea.
Child, how in Alethero's name did you end up here?
I don't... How did you get here? Last time I saw you, you were in the town square.
A lot of things happened. I will tell you. But I believe I asked for a story first.
We got separated from the others. And then the king of the forest led us to this place.
So, you are here to seek guidance. That's a relief.
Elizabeth, what are we gonna do?
Well, I think Elizabeth is going to continue being dead.
The demons are loose in town. Everyone is... Is there really no way to put things right?
I'm not going to lie to you. Reinforcing the fractured seal was the easy solution to this. Now that it is shattered, and the demons are out, the situation is most dire. Your locket still might be able to restore the demon's prison, but with no way to trap them again. I fear we don't have a lot of options.
I will never forgive Ronan for this.
Okay, Ronan isn't the problem.
He will pay dearly for all he's put us through.
I wish it was that simple. You have every right to be angry. But I know there is so much more to you than that. You are driven by more than flames of vengeance. And I hope that you will find that spark inside yourself again.
Elizabeth smiles gently and reaches out to grab your hand, squeezing it.
You have already done so much, gotten so far. Your kind heart took you on this path. Your tenacity made you stick it out. You never needed anyone to tell you what to do. You accepted this burden without reservation. By overcoming challenges, you gained confidence in your own abilities. You gathered a group of extraordinary individuals, and together, you investigated this threat and came up with a plan to solve it. You earned their respect by leading with reason, and together, you became quite the team of heroes. You even fell in love. I'm not so blind that I haven't noticed. Right now, the flames of vengeance are guiding your steps. And I understand it must be difficult to step back and assess the situation with a level head. However, I am so very proud of you. No matter how this turns out, your journey to this moment has been remarkable. What a brilliant alchemist you have become.
Thank you.
You smile, your first honest smile for what feels like years, and Elizabeth reaches out to give your shoulder a squeeze.
You are welcome, dear.
You calm down, and your chest feels lighter. There's still much to do.
There's gotta be a way to put all those demons back where they belong.
Going around and sealing the demons away one by one with a locket could take a lifetime. The amount of damage they could cause in the meantime is unimaginable.
We need Anne to create basically a demon vacuum sucker-upper.
If only there were like a giant spirit locket we could use to seal them all away at once. What?
The seal, of course. If we fix it, we might be able to use it like a big spirit locket.
Giant suction device.
You really think it would work?
Liv did theorize that the seal itself worked much like a spirit locket. The lockets were modeled after that structure, after all.
So you're saying if we repair the seal, we might be able to use it to trap the demons again?
It's only a theory. We can't be certain.
It's worth trying out.
That's the spirit. What about Ronan, though? If we trap the demons again, will he...
So long as the demon is bound to Ronan, sealing it away will be impossible, I'm afraid.
So there's no way for us to stop him?
There's always a way.
Elizabeth?
I didn't want to have to give this to you.
Uh-oh. She hands you a piece of metal. You recognize it as the missing piece of the locket.
What's this?
It looks like it fits in the locket.
This is the piece that made me the spirit alchemist on the battlefield. It allows you to use the locket to unlock souls, demon or human, killing them.
That's...
When I left the Empire, I removed the piece to disarm the locket. I didn't want it to be used to take any more lives. But it appears your path ahead might call for it. Taking a life is a heavy burden. In many ways, you need spirit energy to fuel the spell. A lot of it. If you want enough energy to repair the seal, you won't get a lot of chances. But If Ronan dies, then the demon inside him will be released, and it can be sealed away with its brethren.
But then Ronan will... Isn't it possible to just hit the demon instead? Then Ronan would be free of it, right?
If it was that easy to end a bond between a human and a spirit, don't you think I would have used it on you when we first met, Mime?
Oh...
Choice will influence your personality going forward. Acceptance or forgiveness? Okay. Accept that I will have to do whatever it takes to stop this. Ronan, the real Ronan, deserves a second chance.
I agree. This cycle of violence has to end. There has to be another way.
There might be. You are the spirit alchemist now. You have surpassed anything I thought possible. I trust you will find the right answer, whatever it might be.
We should start by finding the others. Though, they might be anywhere by now.
I think you'll figure something out. You do, after all, not just share a bond with Mime anymore, but with all of your companions. Use it. Connect with them, and your skill will take you to them. I'm sure whatever needs to be done will become clear then.
Let's go find our friends.
You'll be coming with us, won't you, Elizabeth?
Elizabeth stays here with me. She still has not told me all the details of her grand adventure, and I am very curious.
Wait, that means... Elizabeth, you're...
My journey has come to an end, child. That is the natural way of things. After all...
Hello,
This
Captain
old
Kiarda.
teacher anymore.
Oh, right. I don't have a button for Kayla, but I can still type because I am literate like that. To catch you up, Captain Kiarda, when last we left our heroes, all hell broke loose. And then we got separated, and the alchemist and Mime ran through the forest, ran into the king of the forest, who led them to Sparrow's Inn, where apparently dead heroes go to tell their tales. And some of them, we met Rune there, and Rune has said things like, "You humans have weird souls," implying he's not a human, which is weird. And he took us to meet a bunch of heroes. We heard their tales, and then we ran into Elizabeth, who is apparently dead, here to tell her tale. Drat. But so here we are. She also gave us a missing piece from our locket that turns us into a spirit alchemist and lets us murder people. Great. So that's where we're at. Sad, angry, or diplomatic? Let's be diplomatic.
There has to be a way to solve this, right? Maybe I can talk with the sparrow? Make some kind of deal?
It's okay, child. There's no need for that. I found my closure. You are family, never just my apprentice. And even if this is the moment that we part ways, I will never be far from you.
Aw.
I will be here, listening to the nightingale sing of the amazing tales that I know you have ahead of you.
Okay.
And once your journey comes to an end again, I will be waiting. The memories of the people who helped us through life reside within you. That is a powerful thing. Use it.
Thank you, Elizabeth. For everything.
I'm not sure I would qualify that as happy, but okay.
Thank you, child, for being the best apprentice an old alchemist like me could ever ask for. Now go. You have a world to save.
That's right, we do have a world to save. She smiles, then turns to Mime.
Take good care of each other, my dear Mime.
The spirit sniffles loudly, drying her eyes.
Oh, okay. I promise.
Aw. You pull out your locket and focus on the face of a dear friend of yours, reaching out with all your heart towards their spirit, and the Inn and Elizabeth smile fades away. Okay. Victoria's in the market. Caden's in the alley. Anne's in the flower shop. Michael's in the woods. Yeah, we're gonna go find Caden. We were smooching. You find Caden in an alleyway near the town square. He stays near the shadows, sharp eyes watching the streets closely until he notices your presence. You made it out.
I'm glad.
Glad to see you're okay as well, Caden. For now, at least. When we all got separated, I tried to find you, but nothing. I returned here to see if there was anything I could do about Ronan. My scouting hasn't revealed any openings so far, however.
I can't believe this.
Still can't believe Elizabeth. She sacrificed everything to give us an opening. We have to do something with this chance, but we have to face reality. We are alone. We'll need a miracle to fix this.
About that.
You don't ever have to face down something like this alone again, Caden. We're all here for you. I'm here for you. So stop trying to fix everything yourself. Let us help. Caden looks startled, then he chuckles softly. I guess I really was just acting on impulse again. I'm sorry, old habits are hard to break. He steps forward and touches your cheek, angling your face up to meet his as he bends down to kiss you. Aw. His boldness startles you, but you meld into him just the same, reaching up to tangle your fingers in his hair. Aw, glowing man, totally my BFF.
As you wish.
Tell me where to go, my heart, and I will follow. We'll get through this, together. You smile, and Caden's hold tightens for a moment as he smiles. Yes, together. Also, wasn't Mime there with us? Okay, let's go get Victoria next. The streets of Anemone Valley are in utter chaos. Fearful cries and roars of fury are all mixed together as frenzied villagers set their own homes ablaze, attacking family and friends desperately trying to flee.
Time to go.
This way. Follow the street and get out of town. Now.
Thank you.
Hi.
Victoria, what's going on?
Ugh.
What are you two doing here?
Look,
This place is going to be crawling with demon hunters any minute now, and they're going to terminate anything remotely magical within the town, including you two.
I have to help.
Couldn't just abandon my home to the demons.
Volva.
So now you're here to die with them?
look.
The town is already lost. The knights are rounding up the villagers and holding them until the hunters get here. Right now, it's impossible to tell who's possessed and who isn't, so once they arrive, it will be a complete massacre. That really doesn't sound good at all.
So,
We need to put an end to this. We're the only ones who can.
I see.
You have a plan?
so.
Elizabeth taught me a new skill to get rid of the demon inside Ronan. We'll have to confront him directly and then stop him.
Well, that's...
So you're, what, planning to just walk up to him and test out this new spell of yours? Have you lost your mind? He'd kill you in a second. What kind of idiotic plan is that? Can't do this without your help, Victoria. The woman sighs. Oh, curse it all. I'm already doomed, so might as well go all the way. You clearly are going to get yourself killed if I'm not around to help.
Let's go!
We still have to find the others. Alright, well, let's get Anne. Your locket leads you to Quint's shop and into the workshop you've come to know so well. You find Anne rushing to pack up her notes, anxiously looking out at the street every few seconds. She gasps when she sees you, snapping her bag shut. You made it! Thank Izeth. Come, we have to get out of here quickly before those lunatics find us. Did you see Quinn on the way here? They were already gone when I made it to the shop, so they probably already left. We should meet up and...
We have to help.
We're not running, Anne. I'm here to ask you to join me in taking Ronan down.
Why?
You can't be serious. I don't know if you've noticed, but the entire town is swarming in demon-possessed townfolk, and those who aren't possessed are probably out for our blood as well. Elizabeth, sorry, you knew her much better, and yet I still can't stop shaking. After all that, why do you see the need to put yourself in harm's way again? This town clearly doesn't care about you. They don't want your help, so why...
This is it.
Because I refuse to become what they think I am. I won't force you to join me, Anne. You can leave, go grab Quinn and Kim, and get them to safety. The mage huffs, running a hand down her face with a low groan.
Alethris, mercy.
Why do you have to be so stupidly brave?
I have to help.
Because I care, Anne. I don't want to live with the what-ifs. This place is my home. Fine, if that's how it is. Anne dusts off her skirt and adjusts her gloves. Then we'd better get to work.
So,
Now, come on, let's go save this stupid town from certain doom. Now, just Michael left. You find Michael in the wilted forest, sitting underneath the very same tree where you first found him. Thank you, I think, Cheesecake. This game is like, it's weird. Sometimes they speak and sometimes they don't, and I never actually know which one it's going to be. So sometimes I start reading and then they start speaking. But I really, really like this story. It's like a really cool story, so. He looks tired, haggard even, staring emptily out into space, and you approach cautiously. Now I'm super self-conscious talking. Great. Okay, let's see. We can be timid, concerned, or joking. Let's be concerned.
Michael?
Thank you. Basically, we were an alchemist apprentice, and then demons happened, and we accidentally became a demon hunter, and, like, everything is terrible, and we're trying to save our town. You call gently, making him twitch. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? Anna? What are you doing? I thought you and Mime... You shouldn't be here. Yeah, basically everyday things. Apologetic, joking, or determined? Determined.
This is it.
It won't happen again. I have a plan, and this time we're stopping this madness for good.
Oh, really?
Another plan, huh? You really don't give up, do you? No one would blame you if you just ran away. The library, it's gone. Oh, yeah. there's an empire in charge now, and they basically murdered all the mage archivists. There was an underground library under this town that was secret, because they didn't want the archivists like writing down the truth about what they've been doing. So they decided murdering an entire school of magicians was the way to go. And so we were using this library that we found to try to solve the demon problem, because Michael here, his parents were archivists, so he like had the right blood to try to get into the library. Anyway, we were discovered. They burnt the library down. It was traumatic for anybody who ever liked books. 1,000 lifetimes of work burnt up in flames. It's like the world is insisting on burning everything good right before our eyes. How do you even fight such hate? Not by sitting on your ass out here, that's for sure.
Huh?
Victoria? Hey, can't blame a guy for thinking about running away after almost getting executed. Thank you, by the way, for not giving me that unfortunate haircut. I think that might be the nicest thing you've ever done for me.
I'm sorry.
About the trial and the library, it wasn't supposed to end this way. But you deflecting with that god-awful humor of yours will get you nowhere. Anna has a plan. A terrible, absolutely ridiculous one, but it's all we've got. So, what are you going to do? He grits his teeth, and you see for once his mask slipping. He's scared. You're my friend, Anna. Seeing you disappear in that crowd, I don't want to lose you. Poor Caden would be a mess if you disappeared. Determined, diplomatic, timid.
So?
Then help me stop this. Together, we'll stand a greater chance.
Interesting.
You're not going to change your mind no matter what I say, are you?
Huh.
Then I'd better go and make sure you don't get yourself killed. I think I'd have to be the reasonable one for once. The world really is ending. Let's gather a team of misfits and see this to the end, shall we? I guess we're going to go to the market. And there's chapter 7. All right, let's save. Saving seems important right now. Okay. Also, the town looks terrible, but the demons look stupid, which is, I guess, great. You and your companions walk into the town square. All around you, homes are on fire, and the sound of distant screaming is ever present. Someone else is already there in the square.
Kim, please, we have to go. No! My brother is still in there. He has to be.
How sweet. Don't worry, kid. I'll just be sure to capture your spirit properly this time and reunite you with your dear brother as soon as I've dealt with our other guests.
Alchemist!
Okay, we can... Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We are playing Arcadia Fallen. It is a visual novel, and we just started the last chapter, and maybe we'll be able to seal all the demons away. Or we'll all die. No idea. But we got a choice to make. We can either trust the kid to help, or we can... Oh, interesting. So, tell Kim to step down is use your spell to take down Ronan. Encourage Kim is trust Kim to help. I think I have to trust Kim to help, because using my spell to take down Ronan is going to kill him. And we chose to try to find another way because we're trying to be like all compassionate and stuff.
It's okay, Kim. here to help. We'll get your brother back.
Thank you. I'm not afraid of you, demon. I can see my brother still in there, and I will get him back.
Kim's hands glow a brilliant green, and you watch in shock as his eyes turn gold, a mist of magical energy reaching out like vines to ensnare Ronan. Oh yes, Kim just discovered he's a mage, and he's like a plant mage.
What the?
What kind of magic is this?
Well, I'll be. Looks like our young friend has learned a new trick.
Spirit magic.
Ooh.
Kim, how did you...
You see the demon leave Ronan's body. You have a moment to strike it.
Come on, Kim. You got this.
I'm not gonna give up on you, brother. I know you've taught me that magic is to be feared, but I've learned that magic isn't wrong or evil. That if I use it right, then it can save people. So I'm going to use it to save you. I'm gonna put you back in control. So show me you really are my great brother who won't bow down to a demon.
There's a flash of light and the echoing scream of a demon's roar. The light fades, and Ronan is still standing. He looks up, eyes clearing.
Kim?
Ronan!
Kim rushes over and throws himself into Ronan's arms. The tall man holds him tightly, like the world might snatch his brother away if he loosens his grip.
You stupid, reckless little... What were you thinking? I could have... I almost...
The man grits his teeth as he holds his brother close.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
You all watch from afar as the two brothers are reunited at last.
This is...
You did it? We removed the demon?
You see...
No, it's still there. But Kim somehow put his brother back in control, so he should be safe. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I see. That leaves us with the remaining demon problem to fix.
This is it.
Time to seal up that rift and get all those demons back in their prison. Right. We can do this.
Wait.
Ronan has composed himself somewhat and joins you, though his hand never leaves his brother's shoulder.
There's something important I think you should know. When I was under that thing's control, I got a good glimpse into his mind. I know it's hard after everything I did. But he was trying to protect someone dear to him. Just like I was.
What do you mean?
Those demons. They've been trapped beneath the earth for so long. They're furious, of course, but they're also frightened, in pain. Is it possible? Is there any way to resolve this so they don't have to go back to that place?
Really?
So you would have us what? Leave them be?
No, I know. I'm not suggesting you let them be free, but then is it possible to end them? Death would be better than whatever that place is.
About that.
You know, Elizabeth did sort of teach us a new spell.
That's new.
What are you talking about?
Well...
We didn't have to use it since Kim managed to save Ronan, but Elizabeth showed us how to use the locket to kill by sort of unsealing their souls. Hey, Rano, how are you? Long time no see. Welcome, welcome. That's... It's quite costly though, so it's probably not useful really.
This is amazing.
That's
Huh?
it.
So,
We can use your new skill to get rid of the demons for real. A little tired but doing all right. That's good. I'm okay. A little tired but doing all right is about covers it. You know, getting a little streaming in, and then gonna get some gaming in, and maybe I will actually try to go to bed early tonight. But we all know that's not gonna happen. So mostly just keeping on basically. All right, let's see. All right, so Anne is talking about getting rid of the demons for real. No sealing them away like another bomb beneath the town, but permanently gone.
really?
But how? Anna and I can't exactly go around and fight every single demon in town. We have to save our energy if we want to use the giant alchemy puzzle beneath town to seal away... Catching on? Instead of sealing the demons away, we'll use the locket beneath town to amplify this destruction spell. The demons won't know what hit them.
This is...
Would that really be able to reach all across town? If it works for the sealing spell, then surely it will work for this destructive spell too, though...
Although,
Doing something like this, compared to merely sealing them away, it's going to demand a lot more power. Like how much? Like an amount that will probably drain every demon on his locket and mime as well.
so you're saying if I give up everything, and all of these spirits will be free?
Mime.
I can do it.
Brother!
I still have the alchemy locket, and if I use the power of the demon inside me, that should be enough, correct?
Probably, but that would re-establish the link between you and the demon.
Yup.
There's no way you would be able to keep him out, and then I don't think you'd survive that.
I am responsible for all of this. If I hadn't interrupted the Outlander, if I hadn't let this demon inside, then the seal wouldn't have broken in the first place. I have to set things right.
Okay, wow, decisions. All right. So Ronan can sacrifice himself. Mime should sacrifice herself. Or we're going with the original plan. I mean, I think Ronan sacrificing himself is the correct thing to do. Like, it's noble of Mime, but that would be bad. I hate choices. Choices are hard. On the one hand, Ronan has Kim to take care of, but Kim has to go to the Mage Academy anyway. I think he gets to make amends.
Ronan, we're counting on you.
Thank you.
No! It isn't fair! I just got you back! You can't!
I know. I guess he's
I'm
talking.
being a shitty older brother. But what kind of brother would I be if I didn't fix the mess I created?
He's got a point.
The demons deserve to rest. And this town deserves peace. That won't be broken by a couple of pickaxes.
Ronan!
It's only fair, honestly. You gotta give me a chance to outshine you a little. I mean, been gone for a few weeks and all of a sudden my baby brother's saving the world. I always knew you were a smart kid. You deserve more than what this rundown town can offer. I bet you're gonna be out there learning magic. And fighting dragons or something. And you'll be a great mage. I'm sure of it. So just let me be the cool brother for a minute, okay? Before you surpass me completely.
Kim tears up but nods, throwing himself at his brother, who hugs him back tightly.
You will always be my cool big brother.
Thank you. I'm proud of you, Kim. Don't forget that.
Kim pulls away and Quinn steps up to wrap their arms around his shoulder, nodding at Ronan.
I'll make sure he's taken care of.
Thank you.
Ronan unwinds the locket from around his neck and holds it out. Golden light spreads, and you can hear the mirage inside roar with fury. Time to end this. The spell blasts out, and everything turns white. And so the spell swam through the city, releasing the townsfolk from the demon's hold and setting the spirits free at last. Anemone Valley woke up to a fresh start, and once the demon hunters arrived, they found no traces of magic left behind. Likewise, the heroes responsible for the miracle that had happened were nowhere to be found, leaving the sparrows to tell their tale to befuddled government officials. As the dust settled and your journey comes to an end, you find your mind drifting. You're floating in that space between dream and waking. A sea of color without substance, you drift along in the quiet, at peace.
It's time to wake up.
The world comes rushing into focus and you open your eyes.
Did you space out again, darling? I don't think it's polite to be napping at your own celebration party.
You are sitting in the anemone fields, Quinn seated beside you, watching you with amusement. What celebrations?
Actually,
Honestly, it's more of a farewell party at this point. Now that the threat of the demons has been dealt with, everyone is splitting up again to go on their own paths. It makes sense for us, though, to have one peaceful moment together like this. You've accomplished something quite extraordinary, after all.
mine?
I'm sure I heard her voice. There's a flash of confusion in Quinn's eyes, and then they smile. Last I saw her, she was having a cake-eating competition with Caden. I think she might have won as well. In any case, she's around here somewhere. I must have dozed off for a moment there.
So that's how it is.
I can't really blame you. You must be exhausted. I'd try to stay awake for a while longer, though, and get a word in with everyone here. Who knows when we'll ever get to see each other again once everyone spreads to the winds.
So,
What's your plan once all of this is over, Quinn? After everything that's happened, I suppose my old normal won't be coming back, and I'm surprisingly okay with that. My customers are already starting to come back, and many new faces are joining them. The fact that my magic was used to revive the dead forest has broken a barrier between us I'd never hoped to cross. For the first time since I'd gotten here, I actually feel like I belong. Be happy, annoyed, or joking. Let's be happy.
that's amazing.
It's amazing to hear, Quinn. Congratulations. I couldn't have done it without you, my friend. The future is looking up for this little valley.
Another thing.
It's going to be quiet when everyone leaves, though. I knew all along that Anne would be leaving for the academy once she was done with her studies here, but it still stings a little. I've made her promise to write more often, though.
That sounds nice.
I hope that no matter what might happen, you'll find happiness in this place.
Thank you.
I already have, my friend. Now don't hang around here. You've got people to talk to. Go on, have fun. Okay, well, let's see. Caden's over there. Victoria. I don't know what's in the alley. Anne, Michael, and Mime. And we don't know what's there. Okay, well, guess where we're going first. You find Caden in the mines, the tall outlander inspecting the location of his once failed ritual. He smiles when he sees you approach.
I think I might have overindulged on food today, but it was worth it. It's hard to say when I'll get to eat this well again. It's an odd feeling. To have no strings holding me back. No obligations pulling me in a certain direction. I've been looking at maps, trying to figure out where I'd like to go first. But I came to the conclusion that I might just begin walking and see where the world takes me. It would be strange. Frightening, honestly. But an adventure for sure.
You deserve the chance to do something just for you.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to this new adventure. It's quite an achievement we've made. How are you holding up in all this? How are you feeling? I am relieved that it's over. It makes sense given everything we've been through. I pray that mercy will allow you a moment of respite now. You deserve it.
Actually...
As for what happens after, I was wondering if you'd be willing to join me on my travels? Mime as well, of course. She did give me quite the extensive list of places to visit together. I don't really have a plan or any goals, except I really want to share whatever I find with you. Teasing, happy, or blushy? Oh, let's be blushy. Honestly, Caden, I'd go with you anywhere in the world. I think I forgot what I wanted to say.
Thank you.
Oh, they're so adorable. So adorable. Oh, I need to look something up super quick. Okay. Yeah. As I look at vaguely the wrong window. I'm not sure what the future might bring, but I'm looking forward to it all the same, with you by my side. Okay, so we found him. Let's go talk to Anne. You find Anne sitting in her chair, furiously scribbling away in a notebook.
Just a second. I need to get these final thoughts down. I just got a sudden inspiration for a new angle to my research. Since I can't use the findings I've completed here as a thesis, I better get started on a new project.
Thank you, Anne, for keeping this a secret.
Actually...
Don't thank me. You were right. This sort of knowledge would be unwise to publish with so many people out there ready to exploit it. It's strange, but I'm actually also looking forward to traveling a bit more, getting to see more of the continent in my search for a new angle. After having faced down demons, coping with a few dismayed villagers seems like a walk in the park. So much has happened since I arrived in this town. When I think back on it, I'm horrified that I let myself get dragged into this mess, but some other part of me is grateful. I don't think I'm the same person I was when we started out, but I like this new me.
I'm glad.
You've done great for yourself, Anne. I'm looking forward to seeing where you go from here. You and me both, friend. I have to write down the rest of my notes before I forget what I was thinking about. I'll see you later, Master Alchemist. Let's visit Michael. You find Michael sitting beneath a tree, staring at the blackened branches above.
The sparrows haven't returned to this place yet, but I'm sure they will be soon. Singing Rune's latest masterpiece. I wonder if we will be in it. I won't be staying to find out, though. I'm a man on a mission now, after all.
I'm going to use what I found here to make a positive change to the world, even if it's just a tiny one.
I wonder.
You sound like you already have a plan. It wouldn't be truly me if I didn't have one last scheme up my sleeve now. Michael pulls from his coat a small leather-bound book with the sign of the archivists marked on the cover.
Look.
Please don't mention to Victoria I saved this. I fear she might be rather cross with me. It is not much, but it is a start. Somewhere for me to begin this new mission of mine to hold the Empire accountable.
I mean, sure, there's no set deadline, but I do finally feel a sense of purpose. I'm still getting used to that.
That's great.
I know you can do it. You are capable of great things, Michael, as long as you stick at it. Such passion and drive. I'll take it in more moderate steps, perhaps. You've been a most trusted friend through all of this. I'm grateful for your help. You know, again, everybody's saying good things. Bad things must be happening soon.
About that.
I'm sure our paths will cross again in the future. I look forward to it. Okay, let's find Mime.
Hi! Over here. I saved a cake for you.
You sit down with Mime among the anemone flowers, and she smiles brilliantly. With everyone talking about their plans for leaving, it makes me feel a little sad. We've made some amazing friends here, but now we have to part ways. It seems unfair.
About that.
We'll see each other again, I'm sure of it.
Got it.
It's a nice thought. You know what that makes me feel better. It's not farewell, it's see you soon. I do find it kind of interesting what sort of adventures we might get into in the future. Being stuck with you is certainly going to ensure that I never get bored.
Well,
We'll find some other way to get separated, I'm sure.
Well,
I know that's the plan, but even if we don't succeed, well, I don't think I'll mind all that much since it's you.
thank you.
Thank you for being my friend through all of this. I'm grateful for everything. Aw. Okay, so we have Victoria in the market, and then we don't know what the other things are, so guess let's go talk to Victoria first.
I see you're done napping. I am honestly at a loss for what will happen next.
I am no longer bound to the Empire, but I still wish to change the system. Perhaps I will pull some strings, take a page out of Michael's book, and work from the shadows. As long as I get to do it my way.
so
I just hope you will be careful. I can only imagine the power of these people. I will do my best. I almost can't believe we actually did it. It's hard to believe that in the end, it was Ronan himself who saved us. It doesn't matter much for Kim. He's all alone now. It will matter for the kid, too. His brother showed great empathy for creatures of magic, for beings just like Kim. It was love that made him make that choice in the end, and even though the loss is great, that love will stay with him forever. But I'm sure you still have much to do before the day is over. Go on, don't let me keep you. Okay, let's go to the alley. Hopefully that's Kim. Yep. You find Kim standing off to the side alone, staring out into the forest with a faraway look on his eyes.
Hi, Alchemist. Sorry, I was a bit lost in thought there. I still can't believe that he's gone. So...
He did an incredibly brave thing, your brother. He was a great man.
I just wanted...
I know, it just still hurts so much. Ronan sacrificed himself to save all those spirits, to save me. He became a hero. Now it's up to me to do something with what he's left behind.
Look.
I'll go to the academy and become a great nature mage who can save spirits and humans alike, just like him. I'm glad I got to see you one last time before I leave, Anna. Cheerful, joking, concerned, cheerful.
About that...
I'm sure you'll do great, Kim.
Thank you.
I'll do my best.
Actually...
Honestly, I'm starting to look forward to it a little bit. I might even make some new friends there. The alchemy shop is quiet. Even if Elizabeth is no longer here, you can still feel her calm presence linger in the air. Yeah, I think I am. I talked to everybody. You close your eyes and breathe in deep. Then the doors to the shop burst open.
Hi!
Come on now, everyone's waiting. She grabs you by the hand, and you can't help but smile as she drags you out into the light to rejoin your friends.
At last.
And that is how the tale of the spirit alchemist comes to a close. Anemone Valley was saved, and the demons once imprisoned were finally set free.
Let's see.
The attempts of the Paragon to keep this incident a secret had failed, as news of the death of his knight commander spread to Eridas, and further onward onto the central capital. With another election coming up and a movement among the public of growing doubt in his ability to keep dark creatures of magic in check, his rivals were smelling blood in the water. But that is all just politics for people who care about such things. The real story is what happened to the alchemist and her companions. The city of Anemone Valley was in quite the state after the dust had settled. There were those who felt resentful and wished to lash out at all magic users in retaliation. Such voices, however, were quickly beaten down by those whose hearts had been captured by the kind flower mage, Quinn. Their shop became a symbol of hope and new beginnings, and later, a place to learn and share knowledge as Quinn began teaching. The mines might have closed, but Anemone Valley bloomed as humans, nature, and magic came together to work towards a brighter future.
Well,
Victoria left the Knights, finding that her own morals no longer aligned with their way of doing things. With her detailed knowledge of the inner workings of both the Knights and the Demon Hunters, she began digging on her own. And with the unexpected help of a certain chaotic mage, they began unraveling the corruption of Eridas from the shadows, never giving up on the idea that with enough tenacity, she could make Eridas a better place.
how interesting.
Michael kept his list from the remains of the now burned archivist library, and with it he began hunting down those who had been behind the cleansing that had taken his family and so many others. He wasn't completely engulfed by thoughts of revenge, however. One could still find the colorful mage creating chaos in taverns across the continent, and occasionally he would make visits to the Mage Academy in the south, checking in on a certain nature mage child, though he would never make his presence known.
You know,
Anne made good on her promise and destroyed all of her research about the spirit locket. Her original plan of earning her professor title before summer's end wasn't quite successful, but as she took to the road and traveled the lands in search of new research, she came to find she didn't mind the wait. When she finally was ready to present a new case, she brought her invaluable experience from her life on the road back with her to the academy. As a professor, she made a point of teaching her students about both the trials and the wonders waiting for them outside their school, to calm those who might be fearful of the future. She also made changes by pushing for permission to allow pets onto the campus premises, something that immediately earned her the title of Teacher of the Year among the students' body.
At last.
Caden and Anna disappeared together after the valley had been saved. Relieved of the burden he had placed on himself, he finally followed his dreams to travel the world. Armed with the list Mime had given him, and many more the trio composed together, they traveled the continent. They were, of course, mindful to stay out of the eye of the Empire, but everywhere they went, a trail of new songs sung by the sparrows was left behind. Singing songs of the adventures of a group of shadowy vigilantes, doing their parts to make the world a better place. The end.
Indulge me.
So what do you think, Madam Alchemist? Did I do the story justice? You did a wonderful job, Rune, as always. I'm sure this story will be a popular one of yours for years to come.
Happy to oblige.
You flatter me. It is time, my love.
I see.
Oh yes, I suppose we've been lingering here long enough.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Rune, for indulging an old woman's curiosity.
Happy to oblige.
It has been an honor. Safe travels, Madam Alchemist.
Thank you, dear.
You as well. And so, I am left with but one audience member yet. Truly the end of the tale, or is it?
I'll be seeing you.
I hope to see you back here again one day, hero. Well, that's the game. Huh. I need to see which achievements I got. So I got... I had 13 of 17 achievements, but I don't know which ones I missed. Oh, I didn't scare away Kim. I didn't complete all the alchemist challenges, because I didn't know the game was ending. I did 63 out of 81. I didn't commit every crime. I don't think I committed any crimes. And then there's a hidden achievement that I don't actually know what it is. But I got all the rest of them. Well, that's, oh, there are extras. Banter, credits, flower crown for mime. I don't know what that means. Oh, this is just where we can re-see those. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Well then, how about another 20 minutes? I don't know what would be good to look at. Oh, we can try Moon Hunters. I started trying to play that yesterday. It was a little weird, but not bad. Let's see if I can make it run and make it actually like appear. There we go. I gotta get a controller for this one. Okay. Do we have a saved game to load? No, because I never figured out how to actually save a game. Okay. I guess let's try a new game. This game is a little weird. Alright, I don't want to be... Yeah, I liked being a ritualist. And last time I was a green... So I've been a green ritualist and a purple ritualist. Oh, we can be a black ritualist. Okay. We've done the... I think we've done the High Tribe and the Desert Tribe. And we've done the Celestin Tribe. Oh, and we just did the... We just unlocked the One Voice Tribe. Oh, I should really change my stream info.
Our heroes were just travelers trying to find a way home.
Freezing out here. We need to find a safe place to camp. If we're going to make it to the village. Please, please die, monkeys. At least I think you're monkeys. There we go. Opals from the monkeys. Look, Hedwana, Dobrinya won't do as I say even though I'm paying her. Shouldn't a tutor show respect for authority? Respect isn't the issue here. I am paid to be his tutor, not his priestess. Which is more important? Order or autonomy? Let's go with autonomy. The Queen of Heaven grant us each the ability to think for ourselves. This is exactly the kind of chaos the Book of Truth would not permit. I will find my true brethren in the Wormlands. Dobrinya, I order you not to follow me. The boy runs off into the night. Good riddance. Should we continue on to the village together, then? You gain pride and faith. Let's see. That's the place to camp. Let's actually finish exploring everything here. The seer beyond stone. May I be guided by the Silver Sister and the Pale Dancer in consecrating this stone and in my travels. Okay. Okay. Just making sure there's nothing to break for opals. Okay, fine. Okay, yep, let's go can. Long ago, before she became a hero, Duano was a sharp student of shadow magics. Dun dun dun. It seems safe here. Let's set up camp. Okay. Let's see what we know how to cook now. Oh good, we kept all of our recipes. Let's make something out of water and meat. Because that'll be new. Lamb stew. Oh good, more strength is good. First Moon Fest. Alright. I think our options are to go there. The women discuss what should be done about Shamash and his fixation on the evil sun. Okay. Climb and climb till you reach the heights of Hidwana. Okay, but like I cannot buy any of this magic right now. Ooh. The villager continues praying in a whisper. The sound echoes up through the wells, stirring the chimes. It's pretty cool. Ninlil the dancer. I feel the wind, and yet my dances are uninspired. Will you tell me a story about the pale dancer? I must channel her grace and power. Which aspect of the pale dancer would you emphasize in your story? Swiftness or judgment? Let's go with swiftness. Dust folk say the pale dancer moves with a swiftness faster than any wind, descending over an entire battlefield in only an instant. Then I must stop overthinking things and act purely on instinct. I must find a way to dance faster than ever before. Apparently I gain foolishness and spirit. Great. That does not sound like the right thing to have done. Ooh. Koshé the Deathless. I see. Prince Shamash ran after the Sun Cult, and Lordly Suen follows? Well, perhaps we'll have some peace and quiet when they're gone. Ningdal the Voice Consort. And thus you can see, students, that with careful calculation, the probability of just about anything can be determined. Hidwana, please tell us, which difficult unsolved equation would you develop if you could? Ooh, indeed. It would seem the goddess has her own equations within us for how we should decide to act and believe. Any questions, students? Apparently, I am even more foolish now. Simple stone slab carries the sign of the crescent moon. One voice say that every aspect of the goddess speaks through one bloodline. Her four faces shine as a song within their soul and the souls of their children. Okay. Can I go in there? I can. One voice of the best tribe because we don't have the hot sun to distract us and make us lazy like those Wormlanders. Oops, I do not want to teleport. I do want to break all your jars. Like you do in somebody's home. Sadko practices singing. His voice is powerful. But something is lacking. Okay, apparently everybody in this town is just Russian. Something's wrong here. There's too much sadness and strife. I must practice out in the wilderness. Okay. My grandmother told me stories of Lesu, the pirate. Nobody else remembers him or listens to my stories. Long ago, from an icy island called Suomi, Lesu, the pirate, sailed forth. They say wherever his boat went, steam rose from the waters. Soon he will be forgotten, but I suppose that's what thieves deserve. Siduri, the alewife. If Prince Shamash won't listen to Dobrynia, well, it's his own loss. When she speaks, it's worth listening. Okay. Okay, that's just a repetition. Let's pick up as much as we can. Oh, there's also this. Oh no, that's... Oh, I see. That's how that was connected. With Suen gone, everyone comes to me with their little problems and complaints. Can we start the feast already, please? Not yet. I am not done talking to everybody. They say Prince Shamash ran away to finally join his beloved sun worshippers. Perhaps a proper heir can be found then. Okay, I guess now we can... Well, what's up here? Nothing, right? Okay, fine. Yes, we can start the festivities. Praise the Queen. Everyone, let's start. My failure is reflected in the cosmos, or perhaps it is the failure of all of us. But I must begin with myself. I allowed Shamash to walk his evil path and caused the moon's destruction. But the village needs a leader. What should I do to make it right? You should lead. The tribe needs a leader, and you are appointed. Keep our people safe. Your wisdom chafes. Go on then. Do what I cannot. Destroy, dissuade the sun cult. Bring back the Queen of Heaven. Oh. Cool. We'll just stare wide-eyed into the empty darkness between the peaks. Okay, I can do... I can do that. Okay. That's at least good. Alright. Yep. Okay, now we have choices. We can go there. There's fish. There's honey. There's merchant there. Sun cult site. Dangerous. An old shrine. Okay, I think I want to go here where there's fish very briefly. is more opals there. Okay. Okay, before I go that way, just make sure I've gotten everything there is to get around here. Okay. I have a sort of map that I am sort of following. Fox lifts its head and snarls, darting past you out of the cave. I don't know what else I am supposed to do here. Other than clear the area, but like I keep running into foxes and I keep thinking like that can't be a coincidence. It must be a reason why I keep running into them. Why am I not able to hit that snake? Apparently because I can talk to it. Okay. A shy silver serpent weeps in a dark crevice. A storm gathers overhead. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was alone. My sister would chide me so. Boonsey's so popular. She can't imagine what it's like. When I cry, it rains. When it rains, it floods. When it floods, sailors fall from their ships, and oh, it's terrible. I barely dare say it. When they fall, I catch them, and for a moment, I'm not so lonely. The storm subsides, but then it always returns. I have heard tell of your bravery and cleverness. Can you help me stop the storm? Why is flirt an option here? How is flirt an option here? Soothe. You sit by her until her sadness passes, and with it, the threat of the storm. I don't even know what I gained there. I gained something. Oh, these snakes are not nice and patient. They do drop me the opals. That really feels like it should be a cave, but it's not. Okay, well that's like full healing, which I don't need right now. And I'm not going to need until I run into the surely happening soon massive battles. But let's see what else is here before we go down south. Just gotta look everywhere and clear the area. Ah, there's the big battle. Okay, well, now I would like to heal. Yay, healing. Also, I need to fix my game capture because it is not showing everything. Okay, I think that's better. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we did that. Now we can go and... what's that over there? I think that's the giant fish. Okay. Alright. Oh, hey. Why are you attacking me? Stop it. I am not a fan. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. That was too many of you. That is too many of you. Too many of you. That is too... Oh my god. Well, that's me dying. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that at all. Well, I got wisdom and faith. Oh, there's Ninlin. I have begun developing my new dance style, but it leaves me cold and self-conscious no matter how I practice. What am I missing? A mask. Perhaps if I hid my face, I'd be more confident in my performance. Oh god. It's this guy going like, all tribes are graciously allowed to swear fealty to the king. He has worked in secret for years to lead us toward a new age of enlightenment and civilization, an age of the sun to unite all of the tribes. You represent the old ways of idols, chaos, and anarchy, but there's only one truth, and he shall triumph. It is written. The cultist swaggers into the dawn. Could the Queen of Heaven really be destroyed? Surely there's another explanation. Dun dun dun. Dun. Unfortunately, once you lose, you don't get to, like, try again. Okay. I don't want to go where the honey is. There's an old shrine. That's dangerous. As the sun cult site. Let's go to where there's an old shrine. Kill the bear. And the other bear. You get a gravity well. not yet ready to buy things from you. I want to destroy some more enemies and get more opals. Hopefully get more opals. Who are you? Young priestess, strum singing a ballad of worship of Silver Sister. You don't know this song. You sit at her feet until she completes the song, listening raptly to each note. You seek the four-faced goddess as I do. Perhaps, if we can find her ancient temple, we may find answers. Should we search together? I'll pack up my things and meet you at your camp tonight. Then, after my evening prayer, Silver Sister's blessing with you. I didn't know I could gather companions for this. A keat sits on a nest full of strangely smooth and glittering eggs. Too bad I cannot speak to animals. Again, do not yet want to use the because I am at full health and I don't know where the battlegrounds is. I love the music for this game. It's pretty amazing. I really wish I knew what those were. I keep finding them all over the place. Those old artifacts. Okay, and before we go further, what was that weird thing down here? That. What the ever-loving fuck is that? Ooh. Coin featuring a weird carved face. Looks ancient and vulnerable. An ethereal image murmurs urgently, but her words are lost in the veils of the afterworld. Eventually, she fades again. You pocket the coin and take note to sell it to a merchant later. There's like a weird tower. Okay. Well, let's also see what's down that path before we go further to the north. Oh, yeah, that's our battle. That was easy. Almost a little too easy. This place is big. Wow, this place is huge. Okay, I think this is the exit. Yep. Don't want to do that yet. Alright, what's this way? Nope. It's another battle. Cool. Weird towers and shit. Nothing else here except the weird towers and shit. Okay. We'll investigate this in a second. Again, thank you for allowing me into your home. Let me break all your jars. All your jars belong to me, the random visiting person. Maynard, you stink of logic. It is the scent of a decaying soul. Leave my home. Okay. Sure, lady. I guess I was just too logical for her, or something. Don't actually know. Okay. So now we had still an entire other have to follow, and a merchant from whom to buy things that we did want. So let's go do all that. Yes. Oh, first we'll run into some random plants. That'll be great. Okay. This was where there was a battle. Right. Okay, and that's the shrine. Oh, it's reset. Okay, good. Where was the merchant? Not here. Okay. Was it south? It's the bird. There's the merchant. Nope, further south. Okay. Okay, well now I can afford things. What do I want? Maximum teleport range. Okay. I think I want to have 2 additional orbs. And then I think I want to do that. Now I can't do anything else. Look at those orbs. I now have more of them. Okay, now how do we get to... where the split was? Nope, the split was higher up. Okay. Was this? Nope, that wasn't a split. This is just a random bump. I'm just gonna run into a wall, obviously, because that's how we roll. And don't need healing. Hello, Lemon Cat. We finished Arcadia Fallen, like finished the entire game. So now this is Moon Hunters, which is really an interesting game because I keep sort of replaying the same adventure, but be from different tribes and stuff. Ooh, what's this? Stone's shape honors the pale dancer. Let's pray. Protection and good fortunes. I gain faith. Okay, well, faith is good. I think that's all that was here. Yeah, so I repeat the same story, but I learn different new things, so... Oh, yay! Excellent. Well, I'm glad you got to pop in a little bit earlier as well. And, have a good shower. Alright, I think I get to try to go find the exit now. Because I'm pretty sure I've cleared everything here. To go up. And then I think we go this way. Yep, we'll find the camp for the night. killed 73 things. And now I'm cunning. A priestess of... Okay, internal companionship. Her voice floats to you as if from a half-forgotten dream. You've unlocked a Songweaver as a playable character for future journeys after this one is complete. Okay, cool. Let's stargaze. Dwana stares at the night sky and attempts to comprehend. Wisdom, intellect, faith. Graceful shadow approaches. Oh. Your words were like moonlight on snow, beautiful and invigorating. I found new grace hidden within me by the pale dancer. My experiments in arcane acrobatics produced this perfect ice. I want you to have it. Okay. Her acrobatics made an ice cube. Sure, lady. Whatever that means. Okay. Well, this is dangerous. But, like... what's the worst that can happen? Question mark? Give me them opals. There's a lot of mushrooms around. Oh. Look, something glints in the murky depths. Perhaps someone more brave might reach for it. Well, I'm apparently not brave enough. There's all these mushrooms, and they all, like, were giving me hearts. This place soothes your frayed nerves. Let's train. Train you to turn your muscles. 8 strength and pride. Opal, 2 opals. We have not fully explored this area at all. Apparently aloe plants grow here. What was at the top of that previous place? Because I don't think I actually saw it. Okay, nothing like too exciting. Fine. Okay. No. Please die and give me opals, thanks. Okay. That's been cleared. Okay. We shall destroy your pots and but I don't think I need the healing yet. Okay, but this is probably going to be the big battle. Just like nobody here? Okay. That seems random and weird. And randomly weird. But I guess that's how it goes. That's a very odd looking tree. Yep, that would be the battle. I'll deal with you in a second, Boar. I gotta collect all my money. And my hearts. Okay. Now we can look at what's to the right. So read wonderful news calling illusions and misfortune. You wonder if the mushroom contains some kind of wild power. Let's observe. Warmth of sunlight in your face and the scent of lush greenery lulls you to sleep. You awaken without remembering any dreams. Yet your feet are sore as if you've been dancing for hours. More charm, less endurance. That's probably not good. Okay, is there anything down here? No. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, well, I see those guys. Please die and drop opals so that I can be able to afford things I want to buy later. Thanks. I guess, yes. Okay. Cleared the woods. Let's make ice and berries. Let's see if we get ice cream. Who knows? Mixing ice cubes and berries. Ninlil's wish gets intellect and inspiration. Okay. What is that fire? The forests are burning. I don't like the fact that the forests are burning. Like, this is where we were. Well, that said Baba Yaga. I in fact cannot not go there. But the forests are burning, and I don't think I like that. I really hope I have whatever stats I need to talk to Baba Yaga usefully and successfully, though. Because I would be very put out if, like, I didn't have some stat enough to interact. Okay, nothing here. Okay, here's our battle. This is where I died the last time. Did not die this time. I wanted to collect all the opals, and so I did. Okay. Nothing here. Just weird ass fires. Weird what? Ass fires. Okay. So we can go to the right or to the north. Let's go to the right first, I think. Let's see what we uncover here. Apparently an Aztec temple? Looks like a weird ass Aztec temple. Okay, what are you? Sun Drinker. What? What do you want? The holy sun scorches both our souls, but only one of us is deserving. Cultist spits at your feet and mutters harshly as he leaves. As you approach, the walls of the temple shiver as if the building itself resents your trespassing. Apparently, the building itself resents my trespassing. Stones are cut in the exact dimensions of a person. It seems the sun cult honors their dead with elaborate new rituals. Strain and pry, working up a sweat, but the stone is too heavy and does not move. But apparently I gain strength. And do not get to open their evil sarcophagus. Okay. Guess that's all I can do here. It got me an achievement. But like, I wasn't gonna pray at the sun shrine. That seemed like the wrong thing to do. Okay, well, here is the exit. It only looks like it's the exit. Ah, there's the exit. Okay, well, we don't want the exit yet. They promised me Baba Yaga. I would like to find Baba Yaga. Okay. The ground is shaking, which is not good. Okay. There's another passage somewhere, if I recall correctly. Ah, yes, north over there. Not over here. Okay, well, we'll go there in a moment. There is nothing to do or see here. Okay. Did not find Baba Yaga here. I think I've looked at everything and cleared everything, so the only thing really left is to go to the exit. Okay, we did clear it. Forest burns. Hidwana's resolve grew stronger. She would destroy the Sun Cult. Okay. Dawn of a fourth day approaches. I don't know what armies Mordok prepares, but I will face them alone if I must. It's already the third night. Mordok will strike with dawn. Okay, that doesn't. Oh, there she is again. Let's practice the new style together again. Perhaps the pale dancer will smile on us. You dance together with skill and poise, but soon you have to stop to catch your breath. Thank you for all your help, Hidwana. However, I believe it is time for me to practice again on my own. Where should I fight the so-called King Mordok? Sun Cult site sounds promising. And like a place I should go to fight that guy. A demon has marked you as her own. Why do you follow a harlot of shadows? What do you get out of it? Insight. Your goddess has abandoned you. Her insight is of no use to you here. A scarred creature lumbers out, eyes dark and dull. Okay. I guess we, do you even have hit points, dude? Oh yeah, you do. Shit. Oh, I guess I died. Oh well. I've never defeated him, except for the one time where I flirted with him and then we left to, you know, be together forever or something.
Under the rule of our first king, cities of the sun created technologies never dreamed of in times past. There became only one way to see the world.
Hmm.
Between the parables of their book of truth, you can still hear the stories of the heroes that fought for us. And now we live among the stars.
Alright, let's see what we get with this one. All children know that after the Sun Wars, Hidane used her expert stargazing skills with the Reef Walkers, who employed her as their navigator. Eventually, Hidwana preferred to act on the instinct granted her by the gods, prizing efficiency over accuracy in her decision-making. She thrived under the leadership of Queen Dabrinia, who greatly improved the one-voice military following the disasters of Suen. Ritualists studied behavior and psychology based on Ningal's teachings, and Hidwana that our instincts were God-born knowledge. Many hours of meditation brought her spirit peace even in difficult times. The patience of Hidwana was as wide and peaceful as a lowland river. None spoke to her words than Hidwana. They say that she prayed for insight, and in return the Silver Sister granted her immortal understanding of the past, present, and future, looking between and through time. Although her mortal form perished long ago, still you may see Hidwana winking at you in the southwest night sky. Okay. New constellation, the Historian. You can now play as a Songweaver. Remember it all. So many truths woven, running through us. We live on the tongue of the storytellers. You did it. The goddess would be proud of the honor you give her. No, the Savior King must not be forgotten. I must release this shell. You are selfish, each wanting your own interpretation. That is not how my reality works. Wishes and dreams don't exist, no matter how much you want them to. Reality is one place, one truth. Suffering awaits us all in life and in death, except with my blessing. Accept the light and be purified. I will prove it to you in battle. I will fight any of your heroes until you give up and accept reality. Well, that's a thing. Okay, so she was wise. Which one is this? This one is locked. There are no others. One-Voice Village. Okay. These are constellations. But so I played that one and I've played that one. Why is this one locked? Oh no, there she is. She's not locked. She's proud and wise. I think she... That's the first one I did. This is the second one I did. Is this the third one? Well, either way, it is 10 o'clock, so it is time to exit game and stop playing. But is there anybody on that we can go and raid? Oh, Noodle. Noodle is streaming Sims. Let's do that. Oodles of Noodle underscore. We shall raid. That shall be our raid message. Not sure why my raid message contains totes in my icons, but it does for some reason. Have a great night, everybody.